and welcome to Bourbon Bums, presented by Greene Valley Wine Spirits, 344 Commons Drive, Bolingbrook, Illinois, HBIC Bologna. We got nothing here today, again, because we are doing our top 5
store picks.
Yes. So we just wrapped up our 12 days of whiskey, and on the 12th day, we did our top 5 whiskeys of the year, and the day before, our top 10. But we said in the countdown, we weren't doing any store picks with that.
Yeah, it kind of seemed unfair to do a store pick or like a really rare single barrel for a top whiskey of the year, because we know you're watching. You might not be where we live. We got some viewers from outside of the state. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
But we're like, we still want to mention these bottles, kind of give credit to these bottles, because they were some of my favorite bottles of the year.
Yeah. So, and again, this is, Chicagoland area. So, we're just, prisoners of our own domain, right? So, I'm sure there's many, many great store picks out there. We don't get to try them all. So we're just going to go with our top 5 from the area that we got throughout the year. So let's start with our number 5.
So our number 5 is something we just recently did a review on for our 12 Days of Whiskey. This is a Binny's hand-selected single barrel of the Lucky 7 Holiday Toast. So we just got this bottle about a month ago. We did the review on it. We had it maybe another time while we were just sitting around here. So good. Happy about it.
Yeah.
Happy about it. Little toasted, high proof Lucky 7 hits the spot.
Yeah, very much enjoyed this bottle. I didn't think with the holiday toast. All right. Our number 4 is one that they're kind of rare to get.
Tough.
They're tough to get, but if you come across it, there's some of these are just lights out. And that's E.H. Taylor's single barrel store picks. This one is from our local big box, our Binny. My sticker got a little beat up there, but
beat up sticker. Tough
yeah,
scenes.
that sucks. But
I'll take it off your hands if you don't want it anymore.
But whenever you come across some of these store pick ones that are like single barrel store picks for E.H. Taylor, I feel like those are definitely must buys because they're so rare.
So rare and so good. I might have to give you a couple $2-3 because you see you've done this dent in it. Every time I'm here, this might be my starter whiskey. I've had a good amount of this already.
Yeah.
It's so good. Classic Buffalo Trace notes, the cherries, the fruits. I'm a huge fan of the single barrel Taylor. And hard to find, but when you can, you got to cherish them.
And you just got one from Kenwood Liquors? So.
I did get one from Kenwood Liquors. I popped it on Christmas Eve with a couple family members. I don't think I'll do a full review on it, but maybe I'll do like an Instagram or TikTok. So maybe tune in there.
Yeah. All right, what's our number 3?
Number 3. So this is a Binny's pick, Hirsch hand-selected single barrel. You text me. So I've been on the hunt, peek behind the curtain, for Hirsch single barrels that are Willet purple tops. There's, not even rumors. It's been confirmed that some of the single barrels from Hirsch are sourced from Willet. I know our buddy John got one that was 95% aged purple top and then 5% Dickel. And we're like, the 5% Dickel, boo. But turns out that blend ended up being amazing. So I was like, let's try to find some Hirsches. This is not a Willet. This is a MGP. But like I've mentioned, I like aged MGP juice. Yeah. And this thing hit the spot. Huge fan of this.
Yeah. I wish we had the Willet ones, but I'm not going to complain about it.
No, this is almost like a blessing in disguise because we were looking for the Willet ones and we're like, well, you could tell right here. So a little, information. The IN, it starts with IN. That's Indiana. That's Ross and Squibb MGP or whatever. But we're like, get it anyway. I want to try. I've never had a bottle. Happy we got this.
Yeah. Before we get to our top 2, there was one bottle here that we went through. It was for a road trip. We're going to put up on the screen real quick. But it was another one from Binny's. It was the Wild Turkey 101 Rye.
Right. Yeah. That thing we took to Indianapolis for a Bears-Colts game.
And we needed the drink after that.
And we needed a drink before and after. And that thing hit the spot. Those 101 picks are now replacing the Kentucky Spirit. And we did a video on it. So if you want, I'll link it here and you can watch this after. But I compared the two. The 101 Rye was so good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Before we get to our top 2, time to pay a quick ad from our sponsor. Greene Valley Wine Spirits in Bolingbrook is the best liquor store in the southwest suburbs. Come see their newly expanded and remodeled location for all your liquor needs.
They have a great craft beer selection, an ever-expanding portfolio of tequilas and bourbon, and a new wine rack showcasing the best wines around. And while you're there, stop by their newly added tasting bar to try all the Bourbon Bums store picks before you buy. That's Greene Valley Wine and Spirits, 344 Commons Drive at the corner of Route 53 and I-55 in Bolingbrook. And tell them the bum sent you.
All right, thank you, Greene Valley. All right, let's get to our number 2 pick. And I mean, obviously, we're going to do some shameless promotion, you know.
Is it really shameless?
No, it's
if
not.
I really believe in the fact that this was one of my favorite picks of the year.
No, it is our Maker's Mark Bourbon Bum store pick that's available exclusively at Greene Valley Wine and Spirits. Still some bottles available, so you should definitely go. But why do we like this one so much?
So when we did the process of picking the stave profile for this bottle, we tried to get it as close as possible to my favorite Maker's release ever, FAAO2. I said that was dessert in a glass, or BRTO2. I'm sorry, BRTO2. It's dessert in a glass. I compared it to a melted Snickers bar. I recently had it again for Christmas with a couple family members. Everyone loved it. And I'm proud of the pick we selected.
Yeah, and when you do the picks for Makers, you don't just like sample a barrel and then pick which one you want. You get to blend your own profile save. That's why they have the numbers across. We went heavy on the French Marinette, the 7 on that one.
Mediante, whatever the French word is.
But what was cool is that our rep from Makers, shout out Greg, he told us basically after we did the profile, he's like, I've done, hundreds of these. And he's like, I've never seen that combination before. So we went through, I think it's like 4 or 5 different rounds of trying to get this. But this is probably the best store pick that we've done of the 4 for Greene Valley. And I highly recommend it. If you like a nice desserty bourbon, if you're a fan of that BRTO2 and you want to bring it back nostalgia-ish, definitely recommend. This is great bottle. Everyone who's sampled it immediately is like, yeah, I got to get me a bottle of that.
Yep.
All right, what's our number 1?
All right, number 1 pick of the year. This is an Illinois single barrel from Green River. Green River single barrel, full proof. Not only a great single barrel, this specific bottle, but just Green River full proof in general, I think is one of the best new releases of the year. It's affordable, it's full flavored. The people at Bardstown Bourbon Company are behind it, so it's good stuff. I'm a huge fan of everything Green River's doing, and this one we got at local Greene Valley Wine and Spirits. Shout out once again. But this was a distributor's pick.
Yes.
So they were giving these to different liquor stores while the full proof was just releasing to the market, and it's one of my favorite bottles of the year. I would probably put this in the top 10 with our overall whiskeys of the year. Unfortunately, we're like, it's probably not fair.
Yeah, it's 119 proof. It's got a ton of flavor, and it does have heat on it. So if you like, some ethanol, and I'm not saying like ethanol bomb, but like just if you like heat, if you like flavor, it's like a great combination of both. But people have been going crazy for the Green River single barrel picks, like the regular store picks that come up, and also peek behind the curtain. We've been trying to push for one. We're hoping to do one sometime.
Yeah, I mean,
in 2025.
We've been huge fans of Green River from Jump Street. Their weeder is an awesome, affordable weeder. Just everything. Their whole vertical is great. Big fans.
Yeah, but if you ever come across a store and you see where it says, the Illinois single barrel, get that one. It's a very, very good. It was our number 1 store pick of the year, and as Baloney mentioned, it probably would have made our top 10 if we included store picks. But that would have been fair because you're watching in Colorado, Minnesota, Tennessee, Missouri, and you're going to be like, what the hell? Why does an Illinois one make whiskey of the year? Yeah. So got to keep it, some guidelines in our rules there.
But I should mention, wherever you're watching, let us know your favorite store picks of the year because we do appreciate the comments. We've been getting a lot more, traction in the comments, and we're responding to people. It's a fun discussion. So let us know what your favorite store picks were.
And then if we're traveling, maybe we'll stop into that place and see what other single barrels they got too.
Your local mom and pop or your local big box. I would like to visit them.
Yep. All right. So that is our top 5 single barrel picks for 2024, presented by Greene Valley Wine and Spirits, 344 Commons Drive, Bolingbrook, Illinois. Stop in, grab the Maker's Mark or other one of their store picks there. Tell them the bump sent you. We'll be back very soon with some regular reviews.
Salud.